Do you want to save yourself 20 hours per week creating your content? You can see here small business owners dedicate a substantial amount of time, up to 20 hours per week, creating content. Now, this for me personally is just a crazy amount of time spent creating content. So, what I'm going to do here is quickly show you how I use obviously AI here to help me create content. Again, this is not going to go into the actual every single piece of information here. My focus here is to try and really get people to understand how AI can help, and how, more importantly, for small business owners, entrepreneurs, these kind of style people, how it can actually really impact and help you compete with the bigger companies. Because let's be honest, as a small business owner myself, I haven't got the capital behind me to compete with the big companies. So we need to find any kind of way we can to do this. So first things first, I have a course, I have a marketing hub here. It's free to join. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in joining. I'll try and send out the link to everyone. But in this, I have started to build out resources of prompts and things like that, and tools to help people understand how AI can work. And more importantly, what I'm trying to do here is to build out how AI works and incorporate the fundamentals of marketing into AI. So many people, what they end up happening with AI is they basically give it a prompt. Hey, AI, give me 10 posts, 14 posts for the next 14 days, and that's it. It has no context, it has no understanding of what it's creating it for, and there's no reason for it. This is why we've changed this completely. I have. So here's a prompt that I've made up, and I highlighted the top part of it here, and this is what most people would use AI for. So create a 14-day content plan for my business. So in this example here, we're using a beauty business. It's just something so people can relate to it a bit easier. Um, the prompt is broken down into different areas and different structures. And again, what's going to happen is going to give it a massive amount of context for AI to actually create the content for it. And again, a lot of these sub elements will be built out in the course and in the group, and allow you to really, tweak AI to better suit what you want it for. So it's simple enough and straightforward. I'm going to go through it here now. I run my own beauty therapy business. I want to create a 14-day content plan that will help me attract new clients and get them to sign up through my form for a free offer, special deal, consultation, or booking link. Depends on what you're really wanting to push at this moment in time. I want to create content that feels real, helpful, and personal, not just random promotions. Now, this is key. I see so many people in general in businesses, especially small business. What happens is they go two approaches. Approach number one is what they'll do is they'll offer discounts and sales almost from the get go, 10% off, 50% off, and I see it a lot in especially in personal fitness industry is uh, join now and your a friend gets it half price, or um, two for the price of one, or 50% off your overall membership, or whatever. What ends up happening is the fast track to basically struggling. You're reducing prices from the get go. Basically, tells a sign is that you're struggling big time. Also, what also happens is people tend to put up an offer every single day. They're putting up special offers. All you're doing, and I made a post on this there recently, all you're doing is you're training your actual customers just to wait. By you putting up offers constantly, reductions every other day, what happens is people stop buying, they hold out, and then they look to come along and buy at some stage potentially when they realize you have more offers. So you're impacting yourself overall there. So this is straight away the posts here are going to uh, work against this kind of promotion and shilling. So the next one section here is please create 14 days of social media content ideas based on these real challenges of my clients face. So again here, you're already AI that are being told what you're looking to create, and you're basing it on certain elements. So here is where most people wouldn't have is an understanding of your actual clients and an understanding of their potential, their pain points. So again, you're bringing the fundamentals of marketing into this here. So here's some of the examples that we have. So not making time for self-care or beauty treatments, feeling stressed, burnt out, or tired, not sure what the treatment is right for them, feeling guilty spending money on themselves, and wanting results but not trusting salons after bad experiences. So these are potential pain points again for our made up business here at this moment in time, but I'm sure a lot of businesses in the beauty business industry will understand these are potential pain points. So now the goal here, what is the goal for the AI? My goal is to build trust and connection, show the real value of the services I offer, educate and inspire my audience, encourage them to sign up, book in a soft, friendly way. For each day, basically, what we want to include now is a catchy post title or hook, a single helpful message or perspective, The best format, which in this case we're using it for Instagram, is going to be a reel, a carousel, a story, or a text. And what we want is a soft call to action. So the soft call to action is going to be just comment Glow in this instance, or what you can do is you can have certain elements and you can have an AI platform like ManyChat linked up to your actual Instagram and comment specific words. So for in this case, if we use Glow, gets a reduction, or not gets a reduction, gets a pricing sheet sent out for all the products that are related to that area. Or it could be tanning, for example, is another one. You could have a comment the word tan, and then what happens is information is sent to the user again. So you imagine you're on Instagram, you're waiting, you comment the word tan to this company, straight away you're given the information that you want right now to make a decision. You have a booking link, you have everything there to touch of a button without having to jump through a load of different hoops, through different pages and things like that. So next then is, within a few minutes it gave us this. So it's given us the 14 days of content. Again, the content has a purpose, is something that what we're really wanting to get. And the purpose of this here is on day one, straight away, you have the 60-second self-care check-in. Again, the idea here is to help us get an idea of what needs to be created, and allows us to understand straight away the core message, potential pain point we're pointing towards, soft call to action, and the best format. And if we pick another one down here, day 8 is the micro moment meditation. Again, this is a 30-second guided breathing clip filmed in a tranquil treating room, which could be your own room. End with imagine leaving here feeling just like that. Again, it's a reel, and the call to action is pretty much save this for later. Then DM Cam for a zero pressure consultancy there if you're wanting to do it. Again, this can be changed obviously based on what you're really wanting to do as a business owner. So that is pretty much it. That's 14 days of content straight off the bat that has been completely tailored towards your overall business. Now, there is going to be further elements that we'll touch on in the group, but for starting a user, starting you out on a simple platform, easy to understand AI and how to implement AI, I think this is probably one of the best ways to do it, because you spend so many hours sitting there thinking what to write, what to do, what to create. Now you have, as I said, your 14 days. You can literally just go through this and monitor and track it, and then have it linked in with your specific goals. So if your goals in this case was to get more signups, for example, or more followers, or more DMs and things like that, all our call to actions are aimed towards a specific goal. It allows us to do it for 2 weeks. You could complement this with your general post if that's what you're wanting to do, but now you're starting to create your internal marketing strategies, which in turn is going to allow you to grow your overall business and streamline everything, and more importantly have metrics to look back on to see what works and what doesn't work. So look, hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in joining the group. What I'll try and do is get the link shared and keeping it small. I don't want hundreds of people in it, and it's going to be obviously free for the foreseeable future, and before it eventually becomes to a paid model, of course, but it's going to be free now for the time being. So if you're interested in joining, let me know. You have to be active. If you're not active, I won't be having people in it. It's simple and straightforward. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.